What's up, guys? Brian here representing the Overlay Network, bringing you guys some more combos. And this time with ninjas, actually, because I know I showed off the deck profile, I think, yesterday, or 2 days ago, whatever it is, at the time of recording. And just want to give you a little follow-up, show you some of the combos you guys can do with this deck, since it is a going first build. Without further ado, let's get on into it. You're going to activate Foolish Burial because Foolish Burial is pretty much another copy of Perform Foul 5 Rainbow Magician. And he's really, really good because when he's in the graveyard, if either player sets a spell track card while this card is in the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can place this card in your Pendulum Zone. So you're always going to be wanting using your Foolish to send him, so you can establish your little lock right here. And now, since you do have Jogan here and you do have Ninjutsu Art card, you can use this effect to reveal it to special summon him. Special summon Jogan. Now right here you have the choice between Hanzo or Yellow Ninja. For this example, we're going to go Yellow Ninja because he's pretty much a double summon for you. And he lets you summon other ninjas, only ninjas. And then on top of that, you're locked into ninjas from the extra deck. And right here, when Hanzo's second effect is when he's special summoned, he lets you add a ninja monster from deck to hand. So for this example, I think I would like to go for Shingetsu, because if I do survive, I can have him on the field, so you can only target him as the only ninja for attacks or for card effects. So very powerful and very good to keep out on this field. So Saizo doesn't have to worry about anything until he has to, because Saizo is pretty much your advantage. And since I'm talking about Saizo, we're going to go into him. You're going to link off. It really depends up to you, because you could leave your 2 level 4s to go for game, or you could leave Jogan because he is the biggest one. For this example, we're just going to link off with Jogan and Hanzo into Saizo. Now you're going to be able to use Saizo's effect to let you set one ninjutsu art from your deck onto the field. So you're going to set Ninjutsu Artist's transformation, set it. Now you're going to see that Perform Foul 5 Rainbow Magician's effect is going to activate now, because he is in the graveyard, which is great because he can now be placed in the Pendulum Zone because we set something. So right here we established the lock, pretty much like a little Mystic Mind lock slash, a little Mystic Mind lock, yeah, until some more comes out, which you will during your opponent's turn. And since we have a set card and our opponent has no set cards, they cannot activate any monster effects, or they cannot declare attacks with monsters. So pretty good lock right here, but it is a double-edged sword, because when it's 4 or more, all monsters they control become double their original attack, and that's for you also. It goes for both players. Both players apply the pendulum effect depending on how many cards they have set on the field. And yeah, it's a double-edged sword, but it's a good little win condition nonetheless. So now right here you see that we can still go into Saizo game, but we're not going to do that. He has a hard once per turn. So now you're just going to end turn, pass it back to your opponent. They're going to attempt to make something happen. You're going to shotgun the Art of Transformation to summon out Samorg, put him in the zone right here, and then since we have 5 Rainbow, your opponent is still under the Mystic Mind lock, and then Samorg is out on the field, and Samorg says that your opponent cannot set any cards. So if they can't set cards, they can't get rid of this lock, so you're pretty much left with your win con. And since we still have our Ninjutsu Art Notebook, we can set and go about our day and keep making plays. And yeah, and we can still conduct our normal summon now. We have Shingetsu, and now we have a lock right here protecting Saizo from attacks or card effects, because he's pointing to 2 monsters right here, and he's going to let you set another ninjutsu card from your deck onto the field. So you set another one right here. So you're getting a lot of advantage. On top of that, you're getting board presence, and you're controlling the game state, unless they have ways to out this board, which there are. And then Saizo's good because, yeah, you just get whatever you need from deck onto the field. And then some more, just a really good little floodgate boss monster to have. So very powerful. And then you see we drew into Goliath, which is unfortunate, but still a good card. And one of the stronger end boards I guess this deck can offer, if it does get this far. But very basic combo right here with just Perform Foul 5 Rainbow and Dark Samorg. So yeah, that was it for the first combo. Let's get into the next combo. Alrighty guys, so for this combo, and I want to say this is one of like the worst hands you could probably end up with. Let's say you open up Upstart with just a bunch of traps and not a lot of targets. The beauty about Upstart Ninja is that he lets you send a trap from your hand to special summon from your hand to the graveyard to special summon 1 level 4 lower ninja monster from your deck in face-up defense position. Now, He is not a hard once per turn also, which is pretty good. So like I said, if you're able to get him off multiple times, you're going to be having a good time. Go ahead and send one of your duplicates traps that you run, and you're almost always going to be one of special summoning Hanzo in defense position. Effect the Hanzo now activates, or you can add a ninja monster from deck to hand. And I usually like to go for Jogan because he's another special summon. So activate Jogan by revealing one Ninjutsu art card in your hand. Go ahead and reveal Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Ceiling. Boom. Go ahead. Special summon. Now you do have the option of linking off into a Saizo or going into a generic rank 4, as you see right here, because the beauty of Upstart Golden Ninja is that he is a level 4. So you can even go into Dweller if you know what you're facing into, or you could just go into, I guess, a Utopia to protect your monsters from attack. I don't know. It really depends on you, but I usually like to go for Saizo by linking off your 2 weaker ninjas. So you're going to link off into Saizo, activate Saizo effect to let you set a Ninjutsu art card from deck to hand, from your deck onto the field, and go ahead and set your super transformation in this scenario, so you can at least go into Goliath if need be, and then set everything else because you do have forms of disruption right here. Just set everything pretty much right here. You do have forms of disruptions with your Forbidden Apocrypha, your Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Ceiling, and your Rust Armor, and on top of that you have super transformations. So you have multiple ways to even make look like bad hands look not so bad because of the ninja's ability to just get what you need onto the field or into your hand. And that's pretty much it, guys, for the combos. Let me know what you guys think about ninjas, and if you guys appreciate these kind of videos. But without further ado, that's it for me, and peace out, guys. Brian Winneal, Overlay Network, signing